hot tubbers, did you just get the new ICare water monitoring system, the new version, and you're wondering how you're going to hook it up and what you need to do? Well, come along with me and we will just learn that together right here, right now, and I will get this all hooked up for my hot tub. Hey guys, welcome back, and this is my new ICare Water Monitor. It is the new blue version that is definitely designed more for hot tubs and swimming pools. If you have the old burgundy version, you're totally fine and you don't need to worry about, there's not that many updates, but there are some things that are a little bit different. But I just thought I need to hook this up, and I thought, hey, you guys would want to see how to do that, and I was going to see if I could do that on a little better than the last one I did. If you have any other questions, you can check this video out up here, because it's one I shot maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. But the new ICare, it is blue, and we are just going to open that up now. I did cut all the tape off before you guys got here, so we're gonna take that lid off, and that's what we're dealing with right now. So we're gonna pull that out of the box, and we are going to pull out our new tools and stuff. I do know what's in there. I'll show you guys. But so inside of here, you got the screwdriver to open everything up. You've got, this is to change your cells or your monitors, if you, or your little probes, if you ever have to change those. So that's what you do there. And then of course my charging stuff to charge my ICare as things happen. So we are now going to get into the setting up of this. So the first thing you need to do is you actually have to download the ICare app. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is on the side of the box right there. Right there is the app. So you actually need to download the one that says ICare. I will actually bring my computer screen to a phone scene so you guys can see that. And that's the last video I shot. So let's get out of that. And we are going to go to, sorry about that. We are actually going to go to the ICare app. Now I actually have this downloaded because I do have a few customers that I am actually babysitting their hot tubs. But it is this app right here in the middle, this blue ICare. That one right there. That's the one that you're going to download. You can see it on the screen right there. So we're actually going to click on that, and then we're going to bring up your ICare, and then what you're going to do here is we are going to actually add a new spa. So you click that middle arrow in the middle, and then you guys won't have other spas on yours unless you have more than one unit. I do have a customer that has 2 hot tubs, and they also have a pool. So, but if you have more than one unit, but basically we're going to add a unit. So we're just going to click this plus button right there, and then when you do that, you're going to hit create a new spa over here in the corner. So we're going to click on that. So we're going to put our name in, and we're going to be Jackie, the hot tub lady. I can type, guys, I really can. Wow. Okay. And then we're gonna punch in my address. And it is important that you do all this because it will definitely, they do keep track of this, and you do need to put out what country you're in, because this is a worldwide country. I want to say it's a worldwide product. So we're just going to put use current location. That was a way quicker way to do that. So we're going to click current. You're going to click use current location, and I'm assuming you guys are going to be logging this in at home. So it's really important that you just click that. I'm doing this pretty live and on the fly, so hang with me. Mine is actually an outdoor spa, and mine has 450 gallons. So, and it is US. The disinfectant type that my actual hot tub is on is salt. So there's chlorine, there's salt, and there's bromine. And I'm going to click salt, and we're going to hit save. And so now we have to identify our ICare. And to do that, we're going to click that button there, and it says scan your QR code. Now, the QR code, a lot of people assume It is this little guy right here on the bottom of the outer sleeve of your box. It is not this guy here. This is not what you're scanning. You are actually scanning this QR code that is in the box. So hang on to your guys' box. It's really important that you just don't throw it away. But we're gonna actually scan this on mine. Scan, and then we're just gonna line up. And then once we do that, you can see that we have found that. And now we're gonna turn on our ICare. So you can see we're doing that. To turn on the ICare, you're gonna open up your screwdriver. And then you're just gonna pop this little guy off right here. And then once you get that off, there is a little button right here. Now make sure this guy comes off to charge him, but make sure that this is on there tight, because if there's ever an issue, that's what causes that. But you're gonna hold that button down. And then once you get that green light flashing 3 times, we're in pretty good shape. That means that we're doing what we need to be doing. And let's see what our ICare is doing at this point. Okay, so mine actually, it connected to the ICare and it connected to the Wi-Fi. Little trick I can tell you guys, and this was from my old one. And here in my office, I have really, really good Wi-Fi. I have actually a couple extenders out here. But make sure that you are really close to your router when you first set this up. But make sure you do that. If I can give you any tips, that's the way to do that. So now we're gonna take this off, and you've got these little black protectors on the sensors. So we need to pull all 3 of those off. And they do just come off. You just kind of twist them. And then there's a little sponge that's in there. That's okay, that can definitely come out. So you pull all 3 of those off. Makes me look pretty good on camera, doesn't it? I'm strong enough to do this, I really am. Okay, so once you get all of those off, then we're just following the phone and whatever the phone tells us to do. Then we hit continue, and then it says I'm ready to be headed. I'm ready. You do not need to be handling anymore. You may put me in the water. So my advice to you is make sure you click that on there, and then once you click that on there, you're gonna actually put this lid back on here. Now this guy is a little booger. You can kind of see that there's a slot right there on that. That has to line up with this little notch right here. Super important that you do that. And I tell you, I struggle with this every single time, but let's see if I can get her lined up this time. Okay, so once you get that on there and you make sure that's really tight, make sure you line those 2 slots up. We'll be good to go. So it is now telling us it's ready to go in the water. I'm gonna actually hit continue first just to make sure that everything's good before I put them in the water. And then this is where you wanna make sure that you're close to good internet. So I'm gonna click my internet. So as you can see, it counts down, and this is probably the worst part of this whole thing, is just kind of getting everything connected. For me at least, it's a struggle. I do have to check it it always seems like I have to do it more than one time, if that makes sense. But once we get him all hooked up and we're letting him think, she's sure looking pretty hard for the internet. And this is why I say you should be close to your router when doing so. And I may have to go over to my actual router to do this. So it is taking 1 second. So we're gonna retry. And if it doesn't work this time, I'm guessing that I punched in my password in wrong. So we're gonna skip that. Okay, so we are going to skip that. I will hook that up to my Wi-Fi. I'll actually take it over to the router and get that worked up. But we're going to go here. And then once it does that, Now it's time to start measuring. At this point, you put it in your hot tub and you let it go. I'm gonna go get this hooked up. I will come back. This will actually be in the hot tub. I will show you what's going on. It usually takes a good 24 hours for everything to get going, but I will be right back and show you what actually happened. Okay guys, so my hot tub actually finally started clicking, and just so you guys can see, this is exactly how everything should look. My pH is at 7.6, my temperature, my hot tub is at 100.6, my total dissolved solids are perfect, and my sanitizer is really good. It's actually just maybe a tiny bit low. I might turn my salt system at the time, but then one of the things that I will do is, if you go down here and you click this, the three lines right there, right next to the triangle, you click that and that'll tell me everything that I should be doing to fix my hot tub. Now you got to remember that this guy actually does your water every hour on the hour. So sometimes the pH or the alkalinity may drop a little bit, or the sanitizer may be up a little bit, and it'll tell you that it's low, but it won't actually give you a recommendation to fix it, because that is exactly what this is designed to do. So in my opinion, this is the one and only thing that if you're ever going to buy an accessory for your hot tub, this is the one that you should buy. The ICare Water Monitor is absolutely amazing, and I will link a description down below where you can buy that. And if you guys, I'll also link a description down below if you ever need to do a service call or anything like that. I guess that's something I should maybe show you guys. If you're ever having issues with your ICare, this is what you guys would have to do. So you go into your phone, and then if you actually go over to down here at the bottom, if you go right over there at the bottom and click on there, you can actually go, you can either do factory reset, you can do a restart, you can actually retrieve your measurements, which is pretty cool. But you can also go in and do a service call. And if you can't do a service call there, you can actually go to the Ondillo website. I will put the link down there on exactly where you need to do. If you punch into that, they will actually log right into your ICare, and they'll tell you exactly what you need to do to fix it. Their service is absolutely outstanding. I have been nothing but impressed with them. So guys, thank you so much. I hope you find this helpful. I love you very much. I will see you guys again next Wednesday. Don't forget to make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you get all the notifications. Be sure to check out my website. It's got all the recommendations of things that you need, like that 7-day hot tub care guide and all kinds of stuff there. Also, be sure to make sure that you check me out on Instagram. If you guys have any questions, be sure to give me a PM on Instagram, and I will get back to every single one of them. And by all means, do a comment down below, because I'll be more than happy to help you out. Love you guys very much. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next Wednesday, and keep making life epic.